Hello everyone, I'm Wenqi and today I'm going to introduce my design project, What's in the Box. COVID-19 has impacted on people's life drastically in many aspects. After the lockdown, access to the public spaces are limited. This results into a decrease in traffic flows and decline of the economics. Most importantly, people's longing for the outdoor is growing desperately as time goes on. Hence, my design intention was to explore alternative ways to create new public spaces for people to inhabit and bring back the social life again. Lockdown has caused redundancy in the current transport networks. Due to the lack of commute, lots of underutilized roads, streets now have the opportunities to transform. What's in the Box explores the possibilities of collecting essential qualities and functions from open spaces and adapting them into modular small-scale parklets which can be built, assembled quickly, and put on the streets. You may wonder, why small modules? During pandemic, small-scale projects are more affordable than traditional large parkland. Also, they can be distributed to more areas to decentralize the activity cluster and cover more people. There are lots of uncertainties occurred during the pandemic. Even in the post-lockdown stage, there's a chance we may go back. Small modules are easier to transform and arrange in the time of changes. There are maybe several more years for people to discover the vaccine successfully. Therefore, the small projects may become more permanent. Be prepared to face another outbreak or be the base of something new in people's daily life. Hence, the small parklets needs to be modular designed to be easily built and COVID safe, be transformative to face the uncertain scenarios during the pandemic, be able to offer public space facilities and qualities. Also, it needs to have some economics consideration to help the business recession because of the lockdown. Firstly, three different suburbs are chosen based on the Living Melbourne screen coverage map. This map shows these three suburbs has more road areas, relatively low green canopy coverage, and parklands areas compared to the other. Then three types of road conditions were being studied to find out what dimension is suitable for the modules to be placed on different streets and what kind of functions are required to give public space qualities. The final outcome is that each module has the base of a size of Australian standard parking lot. In this way, each unit can easily fit in any types of road width, and also the parking lot size can give people a clear sense of dimension. Moreover, it is convenient for the government and planning department to know and count how many spaces are needed. There are three main aspects of public life are covered: business, active, and culture. Each module is designed to equip the conditions and facilities to support the functions. There are also COVID safety considered. Among these modules, some of them are purchased by private ownership and provide help for business owners to run their businesses outside during lockdown. The other are for general public. For private ownership, it aligns with state government's current support business grant policies. Business owners can fill the application and order online. As for the public modules, it can also be supported by government, but most are from the help of local communities to decide what modules are needed for the suburb. Large construction material companies such as Bunnings Warehouse can be anchor sponsors for this funding system since their profits has increased after lockdown. It is a way for them to give back to society. The modules can be constructed in the warehouse, then packed, travel to different suburbs, then be installed on site. People come to enjoy. They may transform according to the various stages. At the end, get packed up and recycled or sell. Each module is made by flexible or substitutable parts. They can be added, modified, and removed to realize the transformation. Take the dining module as example. In order to maintain the social distancing, there are hard partitions to separate the areas, and retractable outdoor blinds are flexible partitions. During lockdown, the blinds are down to lower the chance of virus spreading, and when saturation has eased, blinds can be lifted up to allow more airflow. When things are getting better, The hard partitions can be flipped to reveal the planter box and filled with plants to provide a better dining environment. The blinds now become a seasonal interest and weather protection for the diners. The module can be transformed according to the different stages of pandemic because we may going back and forth. In hard lockdown, the modules can occupy car lanes due to the decrease of traffic flow, but still allow the passing of traffic transportation. During post-lockdown, it can sit next to the roadside, leave space for the increase of transportation, yet become more comfortable due to the easing of separation. After life has back to normal, some of the module may still be on the streets or be rearranged and used during large public events for new activities. It goes similar with the public modules. Parts in modules are flexible to suit different safety conditions and users' demand. After the pandemic, it can be modified into new forms and placed elsewhere. During lockdown, sections of any underutilized street in suburb can be closed down to be occupied with these parklets. The distance restrictions are there, but the modules allow more spaces for people to be active. Then they can be placed in park or school to serve for another period of time. In this way, these modules are providing opportunities during the pandemic, but also influence people's perspective about traditional public spaces and bring a new landscape to social life. Thank you for listening.